The happy ending? The secret message of if you sell your soul, you better be prepared to murder the person who you sold it to remains strong. Ariel really is just a girl in love with a boy, but to be with him, she must sacrifice her voice and then kill the evil witch with no consequences to boot.
101? Well, where did they all come from?
Oh, Pongo, you old rascal! Let's be real. Kids won't be thinking about this one at all, but they will be drooling over the possibility of having so many puppies. In 101 Dalmatians, the overall message is to...
Let's pause it. Head back to the crib, I guess. Head to bed. Wake up in the morning. Rag school cunt. Fuck school. My house, my crib. It's not my crib. Up here's not my crib. Here, no. Here. Three, two, one, action. Here we are at my crib. Let's head downstairs. Head to bed in my room. Head to bed, you know the ritual. Seven in the morning. Hopefully my friend is okay. Like, fuck. It's been over a year since he went missing, dog. But now, he's back somehow. I'm not gonna complain. Enrique is back. I'm happy he's back, dude. Enrique, my friend, is back, cunt. Isn't there a bicycle court somewhere around here in the hood? There's a ducks area. I wanna go to the bicycle court. Cheer at the bicycle court, cunt. Why not, dog? I thought I seen a bicycle court somewhere around here in the hood. There is another park here. Where's the bicycle court, yo? I swear I seen a bicycle court somewhere. You know what? Fuck it. Who cares? chill around here. Yeah, chill over here, can. Right. Right here. Press play. Have a joint for a day.
Puppies. In 101 Dalmatians, the overall message is to please, neuter, and spay your pets, or else bad things happen. Like Cruella de Vil will hunt them down to try and make them into a jacket for your incompetence. A hidden message, yes, but pretty obvious to those with pets.
It's a beautiful dress.
There are a lot of...
I'm fucking hungry. Let's go in here. Hopefully this place sells pizza. How can I help you? Yeah, hey, do you guys sell pizza? Sure, what type of pizza do you want? Just a guy pizza will do. Cool. There'll be 12 golden nuggets. Like, 12 golden ingots. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cool, here's your pizza. Thanks. Let's sit down here and eat the bits. Let's go chill here. Go chill. Here can. Push play.
Positive messages
Have
for
a join.
Cinderella, such as you can choose positivity in a bad situation, forgiveness is a virtue, and dreaming of a better life is never bad. These are messages kids hopefully can soak up one way or another. The message they shouldn't be listening to is that makeovers fix everything. By one quick song and dance between Cinderella and the birds and the mice, she is a beauty. Now she can go and live her dream life. But let's be real, she deserves any good that comes to her after growing up in an abusive home. Another thing overlooked in this fairy tale. In The Incredibles, a family of superheroes gets sued by lawyers for fighting evil villains. The entire film has made a comment on society, bringing conservatives to say the story is a cautionary tale. If trivial lawsuits are pursued instead of encouraging strong men and women to fight for good and freedom, then our society is doomed. Quite a deep political secret embedded within The Incredibles.
Every Thursday I take Pudge the fish a peanut butter sandwich.
Pudge is a fish? Lilo feeds Pudge the fish a peanut butter sandwich each morning because, as Lilo believes, Pudge controls the weather. This may just seem like a quirky character trait for Lilo, but in reality, it has a hidden message much darker than that. Lilo's parents died in a car crash on a rainy, stormy night. Lilo must believe that it was because she didn't appease Pudge enough and thus caused her parents' death. In a deleted scene, Pudge actually gets killed by a flock of seagulls while Stitch watches, doing nothing. Sure seems like a whole dark side to this cute Hawaiian film was created that we didn't get to see.
You will join me for dinner. That's not a request.
Many fans have argued Beauty and the Beast is about Stockholm Syndrome, when the kidnapped fall in love with their capturers. If true, this dark message would definitely be something kids won't pick up on, or at least let's hope. Even though this was subtle, maybe later in life children will still see this story as not as Stockholm Syndrome.
Let's push the gas. Head home. Head to bed. Wake up in the morning. Leg school can. Back at the crib in the hood. Here we are. Head in my room. Head to bed. Seven morning. Tomorrow is just another day of school. Yo, jump. Die. Let's chill. Where should I chill for a day in the city of Fairy Tower City? What is this? Oh, I wonder, is my friend still in there? How can I help you? Yeah, hey, I'm here to see my friend. What's his name? Daniel. Yeah, he's in. Can I see him? Sure, go right ahead. Thanks. His room is here. Hey bro. Hey. Are you okay? Yeah, I am. Are you willing to go out for a joint? Sure. Cool, come on bro. Tell me what happened too. I'm very curious. Oh good, I'll tell you out there. Cool. I haven't seen you for a while. I know. We all thought you were dead. Like shit, you went missing for a long time. I know. Ah, shit. I got in circles. Please tell me I'm not. Shit, man. I must be going. Ah, there we are. go. Let's go out here for a joint. Dumbo. Which was YouTube. So, Bo, tell me what happened. All I remember, here's a joint, bro. Thanks. All I remember is
Entangled, the character of God,
though she swept me away,
because Rapunzel's hair no longer
and
possesses
all
the
I
power it
remember
used to.
is
However, Rapunzel
seeing these creatures in the water. What experiment with me. It's kind of like UFO, but in water.
the power it used to. However, Rapunzel still heals Flynn with her tears, which means her hair may have not possessed powers anymore, but she herself has internalized them. So Gothel's death wasn't possible. A secret message kids won't notice until someone points out the facts. Did you pick up on this impossible point, Entangled?
See you out there, Moe.
See you out there, Moana.
Moana has a ton of
I
secret
was
messages,
normally
but we're going to
skeptic,
focus on the
bro.
one that many
But
millennial
now
parents
I
will be
believe
glad
in
for.
ghosts.
Disney has
I know
clearly
you
proven
should be
Mariah
skeptic.
and has made their
Yes.
Disney princesses just as capable as their male counterparts. Many kids may not notice the fact that Moana herself is an embodiment of the changing times, but she certainly is. Moana's story didn't end up with her marrying a man. It ends up with Moana and Maui saying, "See you out there," each empowering the other to do the best they can do. As the list points out, Maui doesn't have to be weak so Moana can be strong. Together they can be strong. How's our little bow doing? Look at us.
Do you reckon tomorrow you can go home?
Take off.
I think so.
Aladdin has been
Cool.
given some grief over the apparent hidden sexual line in one of the
Well,
scenes
anyway,
between
bro, I'm
Princess
gonna
Jasmine
go
and
back
Aladdin.
inside the
When
hospital. I'll
Aladdin
finish
visits
my
Jasmine
joint.
on her balcony at night,
It was
he's
nice
standing
catching up
on his
with
magic
you.
carpet. In the background,
Yeah,
can
you two
suddenly
the
hear something
same.
that sounds like good teenage.
See you, bro. See you guys. Let's go somewhere else now. Man, I missed that dude. It's been a year and he finally come back, dude. Shit. Now I know what happened to him. Press play.
Just take your clothes off. Take off, come on. What? Holy Hannah Banana. We sure hope that no kid heard that, but let's be honest, it's pretty hilarious if someone actually put that in a Disney film, when that is anything but Disney approved. Walt must be rolling in his grave hearing about this message.
You are my son, and the one true king.
Many people know by now that The Lion King is based off the famous Shakespearean tragedy Hamlet. Simba has a great deal of pressure on his shoulders, and it is through him becoming king that we can pick up on the message of what that responsibility really means. Seeing as Hamlet inspired the classic film, there are many similarities and differences, but the main lesson learned is the value of knowing who we are. The Lion King may appear as a fun story about lions on the savannah, but it's so much more than that. Do you see any more hidden meanings within The Lion King? If so, comment below. These predators may be reverting back to their primitive, savage ways. Are you serious? Zootopia is a hilarious and beautifully made film that has some pretty strong messages kids will most likely completely miss. There are multiple deep messages in this story.
Let's push the gas. Head home. Head to bed, you know the usual. Let's go in the morning. Here at the crib. Head to bed. 7 in the morning. Let's put this back in here. There we are. Let's go to the basketball court now. I swear there is a basketball court. I'll see you whenever I find the basketball court. Okay, it was at the beach. Cool, it was not in the hood, it was at the beach the basketball court is at. Nice. Where the jelly's at, dude. Where I found my friend. You know what I fucking mean, cunt. Okay, press play.
But the main one is, no matter who you are, race, creed, or religion, Disney showed racism in a way that helps people change their negative beliefs? Or did you think it was done poorly? Bambi is a tragic story of a fawn who loses his mother, and this may have a deeper message than kids may realize. Walt Disney disastrously lost his mother in his own life, and many fans have observed the correlation between that and his multiple characters that don't have mothers in his films. This could be the secret message of Disney feeling so guilty over the tragic incident behind his beloved mother's passing.
Alas, she is more fair than thee.
Alas for her.
Snow White might disguise itself as a cute fairy tale story, but in reality it holds a dark message we hope kids don't pick up on. The message is, beauty is everything. Literally, in Snow White, beauty saves lives. Prince Charming can't help but kiss her when he sees her dead body. He may not know what consent means, but at least she's alive, right? The Hunchback of Notre Dame is one of Disney's darker films, what with almost burning a woman at the stake and all. But the real hidden message surrounds our leading man, Quasimodo. He does endless kind things for the girl Esmeralda, including saving her life, to only find himself alone at the end ringing bells. The secret message that kids would not see is that good guys in the face of adversity, or even one's family. This may only be subtly evident in the final film of Coco, but it's a message that once you see, you can't not see. Maybe the little ones need to watch some of these old films as well. Did you see these influences in the film's storyline?
It was up to me to reach for that dream, grab it tight, and make it come true.
Which hidden messages in Disney?
Yeah,
Which hidden messages in Disney did you like the most? Did you notice any others that...
What video should I watch next, huh? What video should I watch next? This one will do. You better.
It's amazing what you can do when you focus on just one
Can I join you?
At Rams, that's highlights.
She'll
Which
go
means on top
ahead.
of a great break,
What's your name?
$4,000 rebate
Momo.
finance with us. Talk to Rams today.
Fair enough. I'm a demon.
As a general
What about
rule,
you?
animated movies are made for children and
I don't know
therefore
what I
obviously
am.
suitable for them to watch. But
Let me
that's not
see.
always the case. In this video, we'll run you through 10 animated movie heroes who are actually terrible role models.
Your father is the
All of our great new content.
god
You
of
count how many times the genie from Aladdin randomly
shadows.
appears. Stick around till the end to find out if
You're
you guessed
the
correctly.
son of the shadow god. How did you know? I can see through stuff. Cool. I know.
Po, Kung Fu Panda. Po might be the titular character in the popular DreamWorks animation franchise Kung Fu Panda, but he's far from being a good role model. In the franchise,
Let's have a
Po,
join.
voiced by Jack Black, is an energetic but very accident-prone giant panda and die-hard fan of Kung Fu. He finds himself chosen as the legendary dragon warrior by the ancient Grandmaster Oogway, much to everyone's surprise.
How's that?
Gonna
There
go
were
out,
far more
Momo.
deserving characters than
Sure.
Po when it came to being chosen for the
Do you have a
prestigious title,
boyfriend
such
or a
as Master
husband?
Titus, who was a far more
Yeah,
disciplined
I'm married
and
to Jason
warrior who trained
Voorhees.
for it every day since she was very young. And Po being
cool.
chosen
I
basically
know.
tells kids that you don't even have to try to get what you want in life. You just act the fool and get lucky. For the most part, all Poe wants to do is eat, pretend that he's cooler than he actually is. When actually he's just incredibly
So are you from
annoying and
Crystal
irritating.
Lake?
He makes stupid
Yeah,
mistakes
me
and
and
thinks that
him
just because
lived
someone
there
says he can't do
at
something,
Crystal
he
Lake.
absolutely has to do it. His
How
behavior
did
almost
you
gets
two
everyone
meet?
killed on a number of occasions, and although he becomes a better
He
person,
somehow
fandom,
got
as the
over
franchise
to
progresses, he should never have been
China,
chosen in the
and
first place.
I met him. I
Peter Pan.
fell in love with him,
Recognizable and iconic characters in all of fiction,
and
and
that's
he's
it.
idolized by millions of the children who
Cool.
watched him. But he's
I
actually
know.
not a very good role model for them at all. For starters, there's the very obvious fact that he refuses to grow up. While that's charming in a strange way, it goes against everything
go out,
millions of
Momo?
parents have told their children to do
Sure,
in the real
baby.
world for
Love
centuries.
you.
If a child
Love you too,
acts
my
sillier
baby
than they should,
Momo.
what's the go-to
My
phrase a
bitch
parent
hoe.
says to them?
I know.
Grow up. He's also very rude and barely lets other people finish a sentence before he starts talking. He also takes pleasure in seeing Captain Hook in life-threatening situations. As the hero, he's not supposed to enjoy death or try to kill someone. Granted, Hook is trying to kill him, but that's because he cut off his hand for no reason other than his own entertainment. You'd be pretty angry at the kid who did that. He's also pretty horrible to Wendy. When she was getting attacked by the mermaids, he just laughed like a complete moron. And when she tried to fight back, he stopped her and defended the mermaids as though Wendy was the bad guy, even though they admitted to trying to drown her. Really, Peter?
Oh, hello, Booch. What have you been so long? Hey, Joe, look who's here.
Tramp. Lady and the Tramp. Tramp is one of the two titular characters in the classic Disney story, Lady and the Tramp. He's a scruffy street dog who finds love with the more refined lady. Something so many people were happy to see as they believed he deserved it. But the truth is, Tramp is actually a pretty terrible character and a bad role model for kids. In the past, he had a multitude of girlfriends, most of whom he treated like dirt and broke up with when he grew bored of them, showing no remorse in doing so. He's basically a player, which is something that applies both in the original 1955 movie and its 2001 sequel.
I knew it. Oh, beautiful.
He also hates all human families, seemingly because he's seen dogs brushed aside when babies are born, and that's really not justification to tarnish them all. Monster to protect Anna, there were surely better ways of doing it than by creating... Elsa is a very popular character, which is a shame really because she's not exactly a great role model for the young audience that adores her. When Elsa used her powers and accidentally
You're
hurt
a
her
fat
sister,
ass, by the way,
parents asked her to
Momo.
learn to control
Thanks.
them. Instead of
And nice
doing that,
tits,
she
too.
took the lazy option
Thanks,
and suppressed
baby.
them.
You're welcome, my
Years
baby
later,
Momo.
after her coronation as Queen of Arendelle, she accidentally unleashed her powers again, and instead of facing
Love
up
you,
to the
baby.
issue like a queen
Love you
should
too,
do,
baby.
she fled, abandoning her kingdom like a coward. She teaches children that it's okay to run away from their problems instead of facing them head on, which is a terrible way of doing things, especially as you head into adulthood. She also created storms and monsters that could very easily have killed the people around her, including her own sister, Anna.
See, now you made him mad.
While she claimed that she created the monster to protect Anna, there were surely better ways of doing it than by creating something that could have legitimately ended her life if it caught her.
Do you like it? It is rather
Ariel, the Little Mermaid. If you think Ariel is a good example of what a strong, independent woman should be, you couldn't be more wrong. She wants to leave the sea, sure, but she wants to marry a guy who rules a little principality somewhere, so her position is hardly going to change. She's not suddenly going to be fending for herself. She'll still be privileged way beyond what a normal girl ever will be. What's more, the fact that she wants to leave the sea, which is ruled by her caring, land-loathing father no less, to go and live on the land he hates so much, doesn't exactly portray her as a caring daughter. And let's not forget that she's prepared to leave the sea for a guy she doesn't even know, based solely on finding him physically attractive.
He's so beautiful.
That's hardly responsible, is it? Even worse, she was prepared to give up her voice in exchange for the legs required to live on land, which basically suggests women are better off keeping quiet and looking pretty, which is ridiculous. All things considered, Ariel isn't the kind of girl any parent should want their daughter to be taking influence from. She's far too rash in her decision-making.
Listen, Jan, you know don't need to beg Fury to invite me to his little party. I can sell myself.
Giant Man, Ultimate Avengers, the movie. You probably know Marvel's flagship superhero team, the Avengers, from the comic books and the live-action Marvel Cinematic Universe, but they've also appeared in some great animated films. In 2006's brilliant Ultimate Avengers, the movie, one of the team's members is Giant Man, aka Hank Pym. And while he did make the ultimate sacrifice in the end, dying in battle to help his team, up until that point he was not the kind of hero anyone would want their child to grow up to be like. This version of Pym was egotistical, arrogant, and far too in love with himself. He also held a petty grudge against Nick Fury and S.H.I.E.L.D. because they chose Bruce Banner to head the revived Super Soldier Project instead of him. He was, however, still recruited into the Avengers and believed himself to be the biggest player in the team, and felt he should be their leader. But their first mission failed because Pym refused to follow Captain America's orders. His marriage to Wasp was also in trouble prior to his death because of his ego. All things considered, not a great role model.
I'm Doctor Strange. Sorcerer Supreme.
Stephen Strange. Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme. In the same set of Marvel animated features as the 2007 Ultimate Avengers movie we've just been talking about, there was also a movie called Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme. It featured Stephen Strange, a gifted surgeon who went on to become the titular Sorcerer Supreme and defended the Earth from otherworldly mystical threats. And like Hank Pym in the aforementioned Ultimate Avengers, he did redeem himself in the end. But before that, he was a complete jerk. The fact that Strange was such a skilled surgeon was impressive and worthy of praise, but he was totally in it for himself. All he cared about was the money that he made, the reputation he had, and the attention he received. He wasn't actually remotely bothered about the people whose lives he was saving. When a car crash deprived him of the use of his hands, instead of facing up to it, he attempted to kill himself, which tells kids they should shy away from their problems rather than tackle them head on. And that's not what a good role model should ever do. Even when he sought out the Ancient One, who promised to help his hands to heal, Strange expected a quick fix and was dismissive of his method. In summary, he really wasn't a good man before he became the Sorcerer Supreme.
The lords are presenting their sons as suitors for your betrothal. What? The clans have accepted.
Dad?
Merida, Brave. When Brave was first released back in 2012, Merida was seen as being another strong Disney princess in the mold of Mulan or Pocahontas. The comparison seemed to make sense. Merida is an adventurous tomboy who is fiercely independent and very culturally specific. However, she's really not all that. In fact, she's one of the last characters a kid should ever look up to. She completely loses control under any kind of pressure. She constantly throws teenage temper tantrums, and she regularly disrespects her parents, flat out refusing to
Have accepted.
Dad?
Merida, Brave. When Brave was first
So-
released back in 2012, Merida was seen as being another strong Disney princess in the mold of Mulan
Nothing.
or
Okay.
Pocahontas. The comparison seemed to make sense. Merida is an adventurous tomboy who is fiercely independent and
So
very
joined
culturally
another
specific.
one.
However, she's really not all that. In fact, she's one of the last characters a kid should ever look up to. She completely loses control under any kind of pressure. She constantly throws teenage temper tantrums, and she regularly disrespects her parents, flat out refusing to consider her mother Queen Eleanor's point of view. In spite of the fact that she's very obviously a wise woman. Merida's worst trait, however, is her selfishness, which
Love it,
regularly
baby.
runs the risk
Love
of
it too,
hurting other
baby.
people. She follows the will of the wisp and becomes involved with a local witch without any thought towards the possible
Want your
consequences.
dick in me,
When offered
baby?
the chance to change her fate, she jumps on it without
Want
considering
you
how
to
those
pregnant
changes
me?
should impact others. In a moment of anger, Merida
Sure,
also left her
yes.
mother a tart that she knew might
Thanks.
harm her.
You're
And the
welcome.
majority of the film is Merida and
baby
Eleanor
whore.
cleaning up Merida's messes.
It's not my fault. I didn't ask her to change you into a bear. I just wanted her to change.
She is
So we're
reckless
doing
and
a fuck
insists on
out.
having things her own way.
My place
That's not
or
role models at all.
Crystal White.
What do you need? What do you need?
Aladdin. In Elsa, Ariel, and Merida, we've
Crystal
included
White.
3 Disney princesses in this video about bad role models. So it's only
Oh.
fair we include a couple of Disney princes as well. The
I
first
know.
one we're going to include is Aladdin from the 1992 movie of the same name, and of course, its sequels. When audiences are first introduced to Aladdin, he's a street urchin who does whatever he can to get by, and that includes stealing.
Let's pause it. Let's head to Crystal Lake, I guess. Done. Come on, is Is Jason home, your husband, or not? No, he's not. Cool. Let's head there, yo. Where is he? He's at work, basically. What does he do? He kills people for money. Is it this way? Yeah. Cool. Here we are at Crystal Lake. Cool. So this is Crystal Lake, hey? Yep. Cool. I know. All around here is Crystal Lake. Have a look up top. It's a good view up here. Fair enough. Shit, it is a good view. I know. You get to see the whole camp. This is me and Jason's cabin. Cool. What happened to... You know how in movies Jason's cabin? Like in the middle of the, you know. We still use it, but not very often. We live in that cabin now, this cabin now. Jason moved on from his mum. He don't have mother issues now. Cool. Okay, press play.
Coco, a 20-minute long Frozen short. Our shorts are even as good as the main film. What's your favorite?
Oh no, I think I swallowed my squeaker.
Disney has eaten up Lucasfilm, Marvel, and are in the process of taking over Fox. They are a mega scary company with power no one wants to face. With Disney's long history of massive success, most people just do as they're told, but not Pixar. Pixar believes in their employees and their ideas, and they often push back against Disney. For example, they said no to Toy Story 2 becoming a musical, and thank goodness for that. One thing Pixar does that no one else does is say a big loud no to Disney when they need to.
Come on, Buzz. Yeah, ride like the wind, Bullseye.
Pixar often ends their films on a chase scene, when Disney often doesn't. This could potentially add to the strong
3, 2, 1
climaxes of their
action.
films, whereas others think that it's a cop-out. Just look at Cars 2, Up.
I'm talking out of character for a second. As you can see, look. Give me a second. Where is it? Milk. Do this. Do this shit here. Then go over here. Okay. What about if I go... Yeah, okay. So I won't go over there for the character. Even though that's the Jason's actual map, actual house, that part of the map is not in the, you know. Well, actually it is part of the map, but the character won't go there. Let me fly back over to here. 3, 2, 1. Action. Come on. Survival. 3, 2, 1. Action. Press play.
And Finding Dory. Do you think the chase scenes work?
Looks like it's gonna be a perfect day to maybe, hey, just lie in bed, sleep in, or simply work out that slab that's hanging over the bed. Get up, Sully.
Disney often tells love stories, whereas Pixar are more often than not tales coming of age or buddy stories. Buddy stories are so relatable and allow for characters to be more vulnerable and conflicted, whereas love stories are, once again, more in the fantasy arena. When they started with Toy Story, it was revolutionary, and now it has become their signature